You want to introduce us? Let me do it. I gotta do it every time.
What's your thing?
All right, then.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay.
All right, here we go, guys. How's it going? Keeping It Not Tied podcast. Here we are again, episode number 9. Right back at you,
Yay.
Lamont and Sha.
Awesome.
So how you doing, baby?
Good. How are you, baby?
Good.
Good.
Feeling motivated?
I am. It's a little rainy outside today.
Yeah,
one
one
of
of
nasty,
those ugly
gloomy
days.
days. Yeah, so just kind of chilling.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Cool. So how was Valentine's? You had a good Valentine's Day?
It was awesome. Just our norm, simple, sweet.
Simple, sweet.
Yes. I got a gift.
You did get a gift.
I got a gift. Yes. So it was good.
That's all that matters.
You have a good one?
I had a good one too. Kept it consistent with the mulberry biscuits.
What if you didn't get the mulberry biscuits?
I would still love you the same.
Okay.
Got me some nice smell good too.
Yes. Stepped outside the box a little bit.
Yeah. So I needed some cologne. My cologne was pretty much almost fully empty.
Yeah.
So you read me up a little bit. Thank you.
You're welcome. What kind of cologne did you get, baby?
YSL.
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm supposed to say what my wife gave me.
Yes, that's it. I said if any woman asks you, "Oh, what kind of cologne you have on?" What? That smells good. You supposed to say a cologne my wife got me. That's the answer. Yes. Not YSL. But that YSL is hidden.
It's hidden. It's good.
It is awesome.
Good choice.
Thanks. My BFF told me, was like, yo, this is it right here. So yeah, it smells awesome. YSLY. It's the YSLY one. So yeah.
So why the end?
Yes. What's the name of the cologne? It's YSL, but it's Y is the fragrance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The letter Y or WHY?
The letter Y.
Okay.
It's on your bottle. It has a Y on the bottle.
Well, I didn't buy it. I just smell it, so it doesn't necessarily matter.
It's a big Y on the bottle.
I see YSL on the bottle.
But there's a big Y on there. Go look at it when you
It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, whatever. Okay, cool.
Okay. So let's jump into our topic for today.
Okay, what we're gonna talk about today.
So the first topic, I guess I'll give a disclaimer, because really I'm the type of person, I don't like to really discuss like 3 things really, like religion, politics, and sexuality. Really, because those are pretty much people's preferences, people's opinions. You can go back and forth, not necessarily right or wrong answer. So generally I stay away from these topics.
Right.
But we do have a platform now where we can speak about different things. So I think we should discuss this topic.
We talk about that in our home, but we don't never talk about it out in public. I think we kind of say it amongst ourselves.
But I think we should discuss this the best way that we can, with being sensitive at the same time to the audience. So we're going to try our best. But this week, there's been a lot of talk about Dwayne Wade, his son, Zion, I believe his name, the smallest one. So he has this thing right now where he wants to be called, is it Zaya,
yeah.
Something like that.
Zaya, I think it is.
I don't know a whole bunch about the story and his background, but it seems like he wants to transition from a boy to a girl. And he's 11 years old.
I think he's 12.
He may be 12 years old. He might just turn 12. And I remember like last year hearing something about, him going to the gay parade, and Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle was very supportive of him going to the gay parade and stuff. So that was the first time I heard something about it. Now I'm hearing something about it again, and now they say, okay, he wants to be called Zaya. So I really just want to kind of give our thoughts on that. I mean, we've been
sitting on this for a week. Mind you, we normally talk about stuff, but because of our podcast now, we have been sitting on this for since it's
because you want to talk to me. I'm like, baby,
I want to talk. He don't want to say anything. He's like, oh, just wait about it. I don't know how you feeling about it right now, so let's just wait. So we have been sitting on this subject because we normally oh, did you hear that? We'll talk about it. But we just been sitting on it, waiting to discuss it here. So on this platform. So yeah.
And so my thing is, I guess jumping into it, it's a very touchy situation.
It is.
I think, as I'm a father, I have 3 boys. My oldest is 12, so we'll be the same age as him. 12, 10, and 4. And so from my perspective, like looking at Dwayne Wade and his situation, I think it's honorable that they want to support their son. I think as parents, it's great being supportive. But I feel like being that he's 12 years old, that they should not be supportive necessarily in that situation. It should be more of, as a parent, right? You have the role and the obligation to really to guide your kids into the right direction.
Kids are running upstairs.
Our kids are running. But I feel like you have to get down to the root of stuff. Like, he feels that way as a child.
There's something
for a specific reason.
Right.
Is it your environment? Is it the friend that you're hanging around?
Is it your upbringing? Is it something?
Right. So why do you feel this way? Number one, I want to get to the root of why you feel like you should be want to go.
And kids have like I guess with children, just in general, just seeing my children, because we are parents, they have like what's the word? I won't say like an innocence, but like kids are very honest about their feelings a lot of times. Like, they're really honest about how they feel. Our kids are more honest. So like, if they feel a certain way or they have a certain feeling about something, like, you can tell, you can see it, you can hear it. They'll tell you. Like, we have an open communication with our kids. Like, they tell us everything, and we keep it that way. We want to have that open communication where we want to feel like they can tell us anything. But it's like with children, it's real touchy to me, because it's like, how do you have these feelings, and then like, how am I going to, I guess, what's the word, like, support it? But then on the other hand, it's like, you're still a child, so like, really now you don't have you can't make any decisions in our house, like, as far as that goes. Like, y'all can barely want to keep your room clean, or but you're a child at the same time. And how do you function as a parent? How do you actually want to, what's what I'm looking for? Like,
you have to
talk
educate
them, right,
them,
about it. Like, how do you have
informative
these feelings, right?
Because at that age, the child, they don't know. They don't know.
Right.
Like, we change our minds every day as kids. I remember I wanted to be a policeman. I wanted to be a doctor.
Right.
Your
but
mind
I feel
changes.
like that's so much deeper than, that's like you want to be a whole different gender. Like, I don't know. It's so much different. Like, what happened to where, or did you see the signs of what happened to where he got to this point where, okay, I want to be an actual girl?
That's what I'm saying. That's why
like,
it's deep rooted, and you have
it's
to
some
get
layers
to that.
Yeah.
But even if he does feel like that, you shouldn't just say, okay, all right, you can be a girl then.
Right.
That shouldn't be your answer.
Right.
It has to be some sort of guidance to, again, you have to get down to the root of, okay, why do you feel like this? And then let's work towards healing whatever this situation is. Are you feeling whatever got you feeling like this? Because at the end of the day, again, I was using like the example of, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a fireman, whatever. That's a simple analogy, but that's just showing that as a kid, your mind changes on a regular basis. Just because you feel like that today doesn't mean you're going to feel like that in a year or 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm just thinking like way back to like the brain. Like, I always remember, because people joke about males and females, like, your brain doesn't even fully develop until you're like in your mid-20s, like 25, 26 years old. So the fact that your brain hasn't even fully developed, like, it's called your frontal cortex, where this is based upon your experiences and all the things that kind of happen to you in your life, that your everyday encounters. And if you're 12 years old, your mind hasn't even fully shaped to say it's okay for you to make that decision.
Yeah.
Like, let's say, for instance, Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner was a man,
oh Lord, he done
50, 60 years old, and he decided to say, okay, I'm going to go from a man to a female. Well, hey.
Was he like unhappy? Like, that's the thing. Like, because I think he had an interview where he said he always had those feelings, and I guess give it a chance, or give it a, like, he kind of gave his life a chance as far as on that side, and he wasn't happy.
Right.
And I think now he transitioned over to a woman, he's like happier. I don't know anyone that's actually going through things like that. Like, I don't know if it's like, so I can't speak on it to that aspect. I can only speak of it coming from a mother. And I feel like from a mother's standpoint, I'm thinking like with my child, what's the word? Like, I want to be real careful with what I say, because it is a very sensitive subject. Right? And I'm sure that, like, Dwayne Wade, I'm sure he did the right steps he had to take as far as, it's in the public. And I think things of that sort need to be more private. But I think I'm sure they're smart people. They have took him to the therapy and the counseling to try to figure out, and be supportive parents. I feel like if they did, I think they should.
I don't know. I think they probably focus just on being real open and accepting of this is how you see that with a lot of celebrities like Will Smith, and you see how his kids, like they're just okay. I'm gonna let them be free. I'm gonna let them do their thing. That's fine.
But that's a parenting style. Yeah, I think it comes to like the parents and how you parent. But with me, I'm thinking of like when I was pregnant with my boys, right? Like I have a whole being growing inside of me, so I'm keeping this protected. I'm keeping them safe. Like I am the person God chose to birth out, this blessing to the world. And I'm preparing it like, okay, it's a boy, right? So, and I birthed 3 kings. Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, wow, like I birthed these boys. So I'm actually preparing and getting them ready as far as being men, because that's what God gave me the gift to birth out these men. So it's like, what in between the time of me preparing my body, getting ready, I birth these children out, I'm nurturing my babies and, I get, it's boy things, girl things to do, getting my boys together and all this. What happened to where it's like, okay, now you're changing I just feel like there's something there that wasn't, that you got to kind of peel back the layer to get there. I just feel like me as a mom, I'm like, wow, like you have to be supported. It's unconditional love either way it goes. I have unconditional love for my kids, no matter what. But it's like I'm preparing, like when you actually, it's like a bond, like I'm being like a mother-son bond. It's something really like, it's magnificent, and I feel sad. Like I don't understand how. I'm sorry, I'm crying, but I just feel like, well, being a mom to a son, and just how my kids will be like, mommy, hold me for like my 4-year-old, mommy, just can you hold me for a little bit? Can you hold me? Or when Titus isn't feeling well, mommy, and then for it to be like a mother-son bond is just so, to me, it's just so like rewarding to me as a mom. So I would get the breath out of me if something came to me that way, because it's like, wow, like I'm nurturing these boys, but it's then like, okay, you want to be something else than what and I put a lot into a name. I feel like he wanted to change his name. Like, okay, we thought a lot about our names for our kids. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. As parents, we prepared. We said your name. Like for me, the name has meaning. So I'm thinking about how hard it was for them to be public with this. And I don't know where the mom is. I think they had some issues in their marriage. But how hard it is for the parents to have to take this on. That's a hard pill to swallow when your kid wants to be a whole.
It don't look hard for them.
It doesn't. But I feel like it's probably there. But I just feel like, when it was first done, like what would it, I'm just saying me as a parent, but then you have to come back around like, okay, God doesn't make mistakes, but then you have to also be supportive. Like you said, you have to kind of nurture your kid, like, okay, like what are we going to do? Like what can we do? What kind of, I wouldn't say anything went wrong, but like what can we do to kind of support this and help this out? And I'm just like, I'm a mama bear with my kids. I just feel like,
I wonder if maybe the absence of Dwayne Wade could have caused something like this.
Because he's a professional basketball player.
Like you see a lot of boys, it doesn't always happen in that scenario, but if there's not like a male role model or male presence there for the kid, you see a lot of kids who are, there's a lot of single mothers out there, but it doesn't happen to all boys, but you see some boys that hang around their moms.
Feminine,
they become more feminine
type qualities.
Women take their sons to the hairdresser with them. Women take when they want to get
nails. They don't have anybody to watch their children.
So we don't know if that happened to him, but that could be part of the root. Because
and is it just in him? Like, I'm playing the devil's advocate. What if it's just something that was in him? Like, okay, I'm not exposed to this stuff, but this is just how I've been feeling. I hear people say, oh, I was born this way, but I'm like, I don't understand when God planted the seed of you being a boy or you being a girl. Influences. So I think it's more so, but it's tough. Like I just think we don't have anyone that we know personally that,
There's no scientific knowledge or anything, evidence that says, okay, people are born this way. There's no scientific evidence that can refute that either. So really it's truly the unknown.
Yeah.
But when I think back to even being a father, right? When I first had Abel, I was 24 years old, right? And so again, I'm not homophobic. I'm none of those different things. But I think as a man, You just want your son to grow up and be a man as well.
And then that's a black man. Like, let's just lay it out there.
Don't even worry about black men.
Just a man.
We're talking about men in general. It doesn't even matter the color. But you think of, okay, I remember being like, if my son ever turned gay, well, I would disown him. He wouldn't come to no family functions, no Thanksgiving, no nothing. I can't have it. And that's me having a young mentality, being 24 years old, just wanting your son to grow up and be a man. But now I'm 38 years old, so I'm older, I'm wiser now. If that was to happen, then I will be supportive of my sons, no matter what. Like, okay, that's what you choose to do, then fine. I'm not going to disown you. I'm still going to love you. God, the greatest commandment is to love. So I'm going to love my kids. I can't disown my kids just because they went a different way than what I believe. But at the same time, we're talking about a specific case where a kid is 12 years old. Again, I hate to say it, if you're living under my roof, then you're living under my rules. I will still want to support him, but I'm just going to try to give him other outlets, other avenues to say, okay, I know you feel like this right now, but this doesn't have to be a permanent feeling. Let's see what's happening. We can, like you say, we can go to counseling. We can kind of figure this out because you are young and your mind can change. I don't want you to try to feel like you have to make a permanent decision right now. So let's hold off.
A point of this is what I want to do.
Let's hold off on the Zaya, and hey, you were born Zion. Your anatomy says that you're a male, not a female. So let's focus on that, but still give your child love, still give your child care. Because what happens is a lot of people they push them away,
and they're I think that and they say it's a high suicide attempts in like transgenders, and I don't know as far as much as with gays, but like the transgender community, a lot of them commit suicide. It's because of
they don't have support.
They don't feel welcome, and I just don't. I think now, in the more recent years, it's more, you hear it more often. But back in the day, you didn't really hear a lot about transgender. You would kind of hear it here and there, but it's like now it's like you hear it every week or something. And then social media also really kind of throws a lot of stuff out there, and also media in general. So you have to just make sure that you are really mindful of what you say and how you react, because in the long haul, you don't really want to step on anyone's toes or hurt anyone's feelings, and to me, I don't know how to speak about it or what to say, because I'm not in that community. Like, I don't know what these people go through, and I don't know how to respond. I can only go from what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing. But I just know it, with my children, I just feel like, you're still a kid. So you have to, as far as making a decision, we have to talk it through. We have to get professional help, talk this thing out, talk it through. And then we can kind of see, going forward what to do. I think his situation was so publicized. I think it's something that should have been kept more private. But then when they're in the public eye, I kind of see how it happened that way as well. But then you want to be mindful of his feelings as well, because you don't know in his mentally, like, what is this kid, like, what is he going through? And you're hearing people saying this, that, and the third, and then, being a Christian, and, what do you say? How do you respond? What do you do? But you just have to, at the end of the day, it's still a child. Like, he's a child, and a child has an honest feeling about themselves, in general. Like, so you just got to be...
You gotta have compassion. At the end of the day, have compassion.
Of people,
you still have to love at the end of the day, because truthfully, I know it's a cliche saying, but love heals all. At the end of the day, if somebody was to anytime you come to somebody with anger, or you come to anybody pointing fingers, or you come to somebody judging them,
being judgmental,
they're gonna automatically be on defense. You're gonna automatically push them away. But the key is to have that balance and have the conversation, have the understanding, so you can kind of get to the root and, like I said, try to make it better. At the end of the day, it may not work out in your favor as a parent.
Or what you feel it should.
What you feel it should be.
Should happen, right?
But you have to keep your mind open about the situation because you're dealing with kids. This is a delicate situation.
It is.
It's not like you're dealing with a grown man or an adult who's deciding to make that decision on their own. So
right.
It's babies. So it's a sensitive subject. But,
right. But I just pray they just all kind of just, works well in their favor of what his future holds, because I know it's a lot to just on the parent side and the kid side, and just
at the end of the day, the parenting is different for everybody. Like
right.
I wouldn't act like Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle. That wouldn't be my position on this.
It wouldn't be mine as well either.
But he's in a loving home and they support him, so he should be fine.
That's what he needs, right?
So every home is different.
Yeah.
There's always a different approach, but
and you can't speak on anyone else's household and how they handle things, because it's like you don't. Everyone has their own opinions, and they're everyone's different. So
I'd rather them support him than to disown him.
Yeah,
and then
that's gonna be a whole different
trying to figure
issue.
things out on his own. So that would be even worse.
Right.
Okay.
And the whole gender and sexuality thing is just I think those are two totally different things.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So let's put a button on that.
Okay.
I don't like to see you cry, baby.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, it's just with the boys, and I'm like, oh my God.
Right.
Like, you just, I don't know. But I'm a mama, so. That's my babies.
Since we talked about kids, something else that kind of came to my mind.
What else came to your mind?
Which is this whole relationship thing, because our kids, they got their little girl situations.
Oh, and I'm going to tell you what Titus said too about that.
So my thing is, what do you feel like is the appropriate age for kids to have like boyfriends and girlfriends?
Well, I think right now, like, our kids are like in different stages. If it's just something just real light and fluffy and all that, I don't know.
Fluffy.
Yeah, but like, if you want something serious, I would say like around like 16, 17, like when you're talking about being real serious, as far as like, because I'm thinking about us, we were high school sweethearts, right? So
you try to get serious with me quick.
What bad? No, whatever. You were trying to get serious with me real quick.
You were trying to get serious with me.
What?
I was chilling.
You were not chilling. You were trying to be fresh.
Like 15.
What? Whatever. You don't want. You old. You old. Look, you a senior in here trying to whatever. Don't be doing that.
Go ahead and tell your story.
Don't be doing that. So Abel, I guess so-called, got himself a little girlfriend, and he's like in the 6th grade.
Right.
Abel is our more. How will you describe his personality? He's more like our little I don't want to say he's nonchalant, because he's more
mature,
laid back. Yeah, he's more the responsible kid. Like, I would, if any of my kids had to go to middle school first, it would be Abel. Like, so I'm happy Abel went to middle school first. I want to tell you, so Abel, I think, he around his little friends and and all that, they hang out and stuff. One of his friends already had about 5 or 6 girlfriends, and he's
in like 2 months,
right? So I think they're just trying to just kid stuff, But then when I went to the middle school though, like these girls are, their bodies are like a grown person body. Like, they got more stuff than I have.
Really?
So yeah, they like, yes they do. Like those 8th graders about to go to high school, those girls are like. They're like, they look grown. Like, their bodies are more like matured.
They just be wearing, they be showing skin. They show too much skin.
And I think that's the thing. Like, it's different.
Crop tops and stuff like that.
And like the little leggings and everything. So I would think if you're really, now I'm just like, okay, they cool, whatever. But if you're really talking about like actually going out on a date or something, I would say like 17-ish.
So it's fine what he's doing now.
Yeah, like
because some people are not gonna let
they're
that
not gonna let it.
If I look back at my situation, my childhood, my growing up,
be like,
Linda was like, no, you don't need no girlfriend.
And then Abel, Gail, no, you already know that was a big no.
Because what happens is, so
tell her what happened.
I'm just gonna say what happens as a child, whatever. It's like if somebody likes you, then at that age, then you're gonna be like, oh, you might sneak around and you're not gonna really do much or whatever, but you say, okay, you can be my girlfriend, but let's not tell nobody, or kind of keep on the low, or you write your little notes and stuff, or you say, okay, we just not gonna tell everybody. We boyfriend and girl, we're not gonna tell everybody. So rather than me like telling him, no, you don't need a girlfriend, because I know you're gonna sneak around, probably do it anyway. That's why I'm more open.
We have very open communication with the boys. Like I think we do well with that.
Yeah, I think we do. I think we do well at that. So that's the main thing I want to do.
Like we will grab, they have cell phones. We will grab them phones, do little phone checks. I think Abel was texting his girlfriend. And Lamont was like, let me see what they talk about. So you're going through just like little...
Right. He didn't say, there was nothing. It was like, what you doing?
And Abel is real like short. Yeah, he doesn't, he's not going to give a whole thing. He's like you. Y'all don't really like, y'all give like a short answer. Like he's not going to really go. Yeah, it was like, okay. So Abel, Valentine's Day just came around. And he had... supposedly broke up with his girlfriend like 2 weeks before Valentine's Day. So I'm like, dang, Abel, like you just going, break up with her and Valentine's Day coming up, like you a real G, like dang, like what's happening?
But I'm like, why you break up with her? And he was like, well, got kind of boring. Like
he said, I'm not interested in her anymore.
But what's she supposed to be doing?
Like, come on.
But back to what you were saying though, like his other friends, they would date girls, had like 5 girls in 2 months. Abel dated this one girl for how long?
Months, like
5. It was a long time.
It was before Christmas, so like 4 or 5 months.
It was like 5 months, man. So I was like, man, you're doing good. You consistent with one girl. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, because his other friends were like,
they writing songs about girls.
Yes.
Like, it's like 4 boys on one song, writing about this one girl.
They made a whole song. Like I was like, oh, they showing out.
So I felt proud that he stuck to one.
Yeah, so. They were real chill. So his girlfriend, I guess they broke up
at the time.
And then he said they got back together. Well, Titus will tell it anywhere it goes. So Abel will tell on Titus, so we don't have to worry about any of that too if they try to be sneaky. Abel had got her like some chocolate and a little teddy bear and like some chips or something, right? So his ex-girlfriend now, whoever, got him like
a bunch of stuff.
Sour Patches, a big thing of Sour Patches, and some hot fries. All his favorite stuff: hot fries, some sour gummy worms, and a Gatorade. So she went all out.
And $20.
And she gave him some money, which she gonna give her that money back. He ain't gonna. I told him to give her that money.
No, he gave her some money one time.
He did.
So hey, but he knew, even exchange.
And I didn't know that. I was about to choke him out for that. Yeah, you don't give anybody no money. So that's a different issue, different day. But he gonna get her that money.
No, he's not. He gonna keep that money.
No, he's not. He
gave her 20. No, put it back. He keep that money. Hey,
he gonna give her that money.
Not Indian giving.
No, he's gonna give her that money back.
No, yeah, I'm talking.
So, Titus said because I know when I was talking to Lamont on the way home from work on Valentine's Day, he was like, yeah, Abel's girlfriend got him all this stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then my 4-year-old had like a big party, so I knew my 10-year-old really didn't have anything. So I was like, let me get him some chocolate. So I bought Ty some chocolate home, and he said, so he made a comment, I think it was last night, he was like, Mommy, he said, when I get in middle school, I'm gonna have me a girlfriend, so I can go ahead and get all this candy and all this stuff.
Oh gosh.
So I said, so Titus, you sort of say you wanna have a girlfriend to get gifts. I said, what if she doesn't get you anything? Like, what are you gonna do? He was like, well, I don't know, but hey, worth a try to see if I get a girlfriend and she get me all this stuff.
But he had a
girlfriend. But I think Ty try to be real, and that's the one we gotta watch him, cause he's real slick. Oh, he is a slickster. So and he already talked about he's going to middle school next year, so that's a whole different.
He be messing up. I told him he too silly. I said you gonna lose your girl being so silly out there, man.
But playing around. Like but they're just so just little kids. But I don't know. What do you think about the seriousness of a relationship, like as far as children?
I think it's okay what they have right now. Again, for what I said about my upbringing. Yeah. For them not to sneak around, let them know they can be open. You know. But my key was, when I asked them that question, I said, what do y'all do? That was me really digging, like, okay, let me see how far this thing really is.
Like, what are they doing?
It could be some just little puppy love, not even love, but just a little fun relationship. Because really at that age, all it is a title. That's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend. That's all it really is. So I said, man, what do y'all do? It was like, well, we don't do nothing much. We just talk. I'm like, well, how often do you see her? And he was like, well, I don't see her that much. So I know that there's nothing really going on.
Yeah, he's just here changing classes.
Because I know it's innocent, then I think it's fine for what they have right now. But in terms of like serious dating, you know, like going out somewhere, probably movies and stuff like that. When they get in high school age, probably around 15, 16.
You said 15. Ooh.
You'd be like what, 10th grade, 15?
Yeah.
You can go out here and there. You don't think so? You gonna sneak around and do it anyway.
Right, but I just hope they, I don't know. These girls are fast.
They fast, period, but that's, you gotta have.
These girls are fast, boys can be fast too. I'm like, these girls fast.
The key is having the conversation.
Yeah, so they can know.
So they know what to do, what not to do. Again, Titus, I'm worried about. Titus ain't gonna take but a little bit of what you say anyway, and do what he want to do.
Ooh, he's something else.
But oops, daddy, I slipped up.
If he the only one, what you used to say? Anybody have a girl pregnant?
It'll be him.
Well, knock on wood.
I ain't gonna put that on him.
Don't put that on him.
But just something you gotta monitor as a parent. Like I said, all kids are different. Like we said, Abel, he's a more mature kid, so you know he can handle things differently than probably what Titus or. I ain't thinking about Trice right now.
He's a wild card though. He real slick with it, like his little mouth. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah. We'll give you guys an update. As the time progresses.
Years from now.
All right, baby. So what you got, baby?
I was thinking more. So I know we're talking about kids a little bit, but I was thinking about as far as like with marriage. What do you think there are like gender roles in a marriage? Like as far as what a husband should be doing, what a wife should be doing. Do you feel like there are gender roles?
I think a lot of it really based upon the family, you know, and the lifestyle and what everybody does. So it, you know, our house is one way, but another house could be the complete opposite based upon, you know, just the man and the woman's, I guess, background or whatever. So I don't think there are gender roles now. Like back in the day when there were definitely firm specific gender roles, we don't now. I mean, men wash clothes, men do the laundry.
You could fold some clothes. That's one thing I love. What you looking at? About you. Like I washed all the clothes, and then you were like, you don't mind folding the clothes, and you were like awesome with folding the clothes. They'd be like so nice and neat, and you have them all sectioned out and just. I love that.
You love that?
Yes, I appreciate that. And I was like, thank you, baby, for folding the clothes. And I'll sit up there, I try to find something. Because think about it, we have all these bodies in the house, all these clothes we go through. They have practice, and they got to wash. It's like I'm washing clothes every day. Right. So I try to put a load in, and, you know, laundry room. I got all this stuff piled up in the laundry room, and thank God, you know, you may have like a work from home day. You kind of like multitask and you'll fold up the clothes. So we just try to help each other out. So I do appreciate that.
Yeah, I think some men, it helps when I'm home. Like if I wasn't working from home, then there's no way I could do it. But I just try to take advantage of my time. Like, okay, I'm working from home. I know how difficult it is. Because there's times where I'm like, okay, Shay done washed like 3 different loads of clothes.
You're looking for the wipes.
And then I go look in the room. Like the boys still got their hampers still hanging over.
All these clothes.
We still got clothes on. Well, they should have washed 3 loads already. So I just know that it's time consuming, and if I'm home, then let me go ahead and try to knock this one thing out, because I know it's one less thing for you to worry about. So, but yeah, I don't necessarily believe.
There's like,
I don't believe there's gender roles now. You think there are?
I don't think there are. I don't think there should be, but I think in some households it is. Like, you know, you just hear other people speaking, other couples. This would be a good thing if we had like another couple come in, like, you know, to talk about
gender roles.
Because I'm thinking, like, I hear in some households, oh, you know, he doesn't wash any clothes, or, you know, saying, or, oh, your husband does the laundry or help out. Well, my husband doesn't do that. He doesn't help out with the laundry, or, you know, that, you know, so it's like, or he just does this. Like, I think it's stuff that you kind of adapt to already doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't go outside and work on the car or see what's going on with the car. You know, like little stuff like that. Like, I know you'll take care of that. You always tell me I just drive. Like, really, I just drive my car. I don't really do too much maintenance, but I have to do better.
And wait for a light to come on.
And then, and I do get my oil change. You know, but you know, it's more so like you know, I guess we have an understanding of what the other will do.
But I would love for you to hop on a ride lawnmower and cut this grass.
I tell you, I would do the front part. I went out one time and helped you out in the yard.
You do the push more.
I'm gonna do the riding lawnmower. I'm not doing a push more. I can do the riding lawnmower. I'm not.
I would love for you to do the push more.
No, sir. I'll do the riding lawnmower. I'll do the riding lawnmower. And I had like, cause I was trying to help you. You know, you remember I put the mulch down, and so now I have a job of putting the mulch down.
That's gonna be your yearly job.
Every year when the seasons change, like took me out of here. So I try to help out because I know you like your thing is to work out in the yard, and that's what what you do. Like you'll go out and cut the grass, and with no issue.
Well, I want to.
I know.
That's a 3-hour, 4-hour job, boy, every time.
I know.
Whew.
I'm sorry.
I'm dreading thinking about it.
I know, because it's time we're about to come up now. But I had order mulch again. I already got some of it down, so I gotta go through it, fix it, and work it out. Do those little.
Teach you how to do the weed eater.
I be done chopped up something.
Yeah, patches in the grass.
Right. I almost killed myself out there in that yard. And there's some twigs I can go out there and do those. I can do little stuff like that, pick little twigs up and all that.
That's a bunch of twigs. It just fell yesterday too.
It was. I was out there.
A storm or something?
I don't know.
There's twigs everywhere yesterday.
And I was putting them all in a little pile, but it got cold outside when they were playing basketball, so I didn't.
You did yesterday?
Mm-hmm. I should have put them in the trash. I was like trying to pile them all up. It was a bunch.
You should have done them in the trash.
I should have, but I ain't had no gloves on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that would be a good thing to ask when other people come. You haven't?
Yeah, because I know everybody's definitely different when it comes to that stuff.
Okay, what's your next thing?
What's your next thing?
How's our time looking?
I don't know. I didn't even look. What time did we start? I didn't even look.
I don't know. I know we've been going over for probably like 20, 25 minutes.
Then we got another 20.
You have to cut this part out.
Oh, you got another topic? You don't?
It's like I do.
I don't know. I'm about to disown you. Really about to disown you.
It's like I do.
Okay, what you got? Let me fill my cup one time and then.
You can't do that on the thing like that. So.
Why not?
Cause.
Go ahead, baby.
You can't do that on the thing like that. What is you doing?
Go ahead. What's your topic?
Why are you doing that right now?
Because you're going to mess up the flow doing it.
I'm not messing up the flow. You messing up the flow pouring that drink like that.
Okay, what's your question, baby?
So my other thing was, what do you consider to be, I had read this book and I want you to read it called Love Language, right?
You told me about that.
I did, and you never read it. So the love language.
I know my love language already.
What's your love language?
Go ahead.
What's your love language?
Go ahead, finish your talking, then we'll get into it.
So it's this. I need to look at this man's thing. Hold on. This book I was reading. Yes. So it's a book called The 5 Love Languages. His name is Gary Chapman. It's a really good book, and it's about how there are 5 different love languages, and to express, I guess, like how you feel in like a relationship. So for example, like some people want time, some people want gift giving. You know, there's different little things that everyone will want for like their actual love language, like what makes them feel loved and wanted in the relationship or in the marriage. So what would you consider to be, even though you didn't read the book, right? But what would you consider to be like your love language to me? Like something that you do to show that you actually, like you love me, like you appreciate me. What is that?
My folding laundry.
No!
That doesn't.
So what? Well, yeah, that's more, okay, I guess that's falls in line. Cause let me pull up my stuff, hold on. Cause there are 5 different, hold on, let me get there.
I cater to you, baby. I know your wants, I know your needs, and I cater to those things. That's what any good husband would do. So that's one of like the words of affirmation, or like you're helping out. So for me to say thank you for doing that, that would be my, well, I see what you're saying. That's how you show that you love me, for helping me out. Okay, I can say that. It's action. That's what words. I should have pulled up all the 5 love languages. So action is one of them. It's something like let me see. Action would have to be the biggest one. I don't think so. It has to be. Because people can tell you anything. I'm about to go get my book. Because people can tell you anything, but until you actually put your good foot forward and actually do something, like they always say, actions speak louder than words. Mm-hmm. Action is the biggest thing that a person could do.
I was trying to see if it showed me what the 5 love languages are. Yeah, let me see.
Not sure. I do awesome with that.
But I gotta find a we'll talk about. We could talk about it on another. Well, I guess we could talk about it now. I just didn't know what the I gotta find them.
I know we're early in our stages of podcasting, so please bear with us. We're learning as we go.
But I know what I want to ask. I just can't find my
preparation. Right? She should have already had a screenshot of the 5 love languages.
I should have. I wasn't ready.
Easier for her,
I didn't know if I was gonna do it this week or next week because I was trying to get all my stuff done, baby.
But to my audience, please just bear with us. We are a work in progress.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so the 5 love languages are words of affirmation, acts of service, which you're saying with folding the clothes, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Those are the 5 love languages that he says in the book.
I do all those.
You do all of those?
I do all of those.
You do?
Efficiently. Let me know if you disagree.
Which
one do you disagree with?
You do physical touch all the time?
All the time.
When?
Huh?
When?
When we in the bed?
Right.
When it's best?
But you just do it just because?
Huh?
Because I feel like I'm an affectionate person. Do you feel like you're affectionate?
Yeah. You don't think I'm affectionate?
You are affectionate, but you have like a little, you be supposed to be more laid back. You'll come by, kind of do like a little,
the problem is
a little. You get worked up easy.
I get worked up easily.
You be ready to go.
And so when I know if you touching me, and I know a 4-year-old about to run in the room, it's like, why you starting the car up and you ain't going nowhere?
Right.
You're gonna leave it in park.
So you just be real kind of like.
So that's the reason why I'm kind of reserved at time. Like, come on, all right, baby, that's enough.
Right.
Cool.
Because we know we're gonna have somebody popping in, running around.
But if it wasn't,
Mommy, Daddy.
If it wasn't for that, I'll be all over you like gravy on rice.
Like gravy on rice.
Like gravy on rice, I'll be all over you. So I hold back sometimes. You don't want me to hold back?
Mm-mm. I'm kidding. Gravy on rice. That was good, baby.
But one thing too that I always think about is, the fact that, you wanted a king size bed and we got a king size bed now. So now we're far apart.
We're so far. It's like, and I like always try to put I don't know what it is about my feet. That's your
feet
pet
don't even touch me now.
I be trying in the middle of the night. I be trying to like put my feet on you. That's my thing. It might be a pet peeve of yours when we touch you with my feet in it.
It bothers me sometimes. If it was to just touch, it's fine. But you like a grasshopper, you like rub it. I'm like, baby, be still.
Because I gotta get comfortable.
You gotta rub it.
And then like whenever that's funny. What's a pet peeve? Like, what do you have like a pet peeve would be? Is that the feet thing?
That would be one of them. Amazon is one.
I need to stop with Amazon.
Amazon usage.
I know, I'm terrible. I'm gonna have to stop with Amazon. I am terrible with Amazon. Yeah. I'm trying to calm down on that at Target.
And just women, I mean, it's a women in general thing, man. Just the time it takes to get ready. I mean, it's annoying at times. Yeah. I can't.
When we get ready for church.
We get ready for anything.
Wait.
Like yesterday.
Oh yeah, yesterday.
Just going. Hold up. No.
We decided at the last minute to go.
We decided at the last minute to go, but I still got to take my shower.
Right.
And everything.
And what I have to do.
And you like, get up, hey Lamont, if we gonna go, we need to go now. Are we going?
And what were you doing?
I was on the computer working on something.
Right. So I didn't know if we were going or not.
I said we going.
When I had 30 minutes.
We already told the boys go ahead and get dressed and everything. I
had 30 minutes to get ready, get me and Chunks ready.
You can't keep blaming it on Chunks. You like to blaming on him all the time.
But I had to get him ready. But you did. You get ready in like.
You threw some clothes on.
You get ready in like 10 minutes.
We're not going nowhere special. We're going to workouts. We're going. The kids are working out.
But then where we going after that?
We came straight home.
We did, but I had wanted to go to the store to get the card. But you didn't want to go. But it took me forever to get ready.
That's the biggest thing. That's really the biggest thing. Because even when we go to church, you still not ready. I'm driving. You in the car putting on your eyebrows.
I do not do that.
Not your eyebrows, but
I always put lipstick on the car.
You put lipstick on whatever you put on your eyes.
I don't do
your lashes. You putting rolling your eyelashes. All that stuff. You in the mirror.
I don't do that in the car. I do my lips in the car. I do my lips in the car. I don't put on no mascara in the car.
Yes, you do, baby. I've seen you.
You ain't never seen me put on no mascara in no car.
I might haven't seen.
Right. I'm doing my lips in the car. But I don't even be wearing makeup like that. Like I don't put on a whole bunch of makeup.
You know.
I do my eyeliner and I put on mascara if we going to church and I do.
It be your
eyeliner.
I have to That's what it is. It be your eyeliner.
I can't put that on the truck. I don't know how to. I just learned how to do that a couple of years ago.
It might be eyebrows. You be doing something in the mirror
my
in the car.
Lips.
You be doing more than your lips because that mirror be open for a long time.
I be putting my lips on.
It don't take that long to put your lips on.
Yes, it does.
Really
I put my little lipstick on or my gloss, whatever I'm gonna wear that day.
Okay.
But I don't put on the whole face of some girls. I don't know how they do it.
You don't do the
They
whole
be
face.
beat for the guys. I just can't do it.
If you did your whole face, we wouldn't even make it to church.
Right, because I don't know what I would be doing. I would be struggling. Yeah, that's not makeup. This isn't my thing. I just can't get into it. I just don't know. You remember that time I had this is off the record.
Off the record.
It's just gonna be here. You remember like it was some years ago. Whenever I was going on it was my birthday, and you were taking me out for my birthday, and I was like, and I never wear makeup, and I had just started like probably putting on look. I really never did anything with makeup, and I had we were in Greensboro in North Carolina, and I got me like this cute little shirt from like Express for my birthday, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go to the Met counter and let them do my eyes. So I didn't want them to like put anything on my face. You remember that? I didn't want them to like put anything on my face because I was like, I feel like I'm gonna break out or something crazy. So I told them like, do something with my eyes. I said, but make it natural. Like I don't want any like colors or nothing like that. So I thought it was real cute. They did like a natural like bronzy type look on my eyes and my lips and stuff. So I get home and I had got ready and everything, and you didn't notice it until we were in the car. Do you remember that? We were in the car on the way like to dinner, and you were like, "What's wrong with your face?" And I said, "What do you mean? What's wrong with my face?" I'm like, "Oh, well, he done noticed. I done got my little eyes. I thought it was cute." You were like, "That doesn't look good. Like we should go at home so you can wash it off your face." You remember that?
I remember.
And I was like, dang, Thompson, but it was new because you never really seen me with all that. I just don't do all that. Thanks, baby. But you was like, what is that on your face? We need to go at home so you can wash that off your face. I was like, dang. Yeah, you were not feeling it. You hated it. Hated it.
Yeah, I don't like that's my personal thing. I don't really like makeup like that.
You don't at all. But it was good when I was in the wedding. It was really like you was like that looked nice. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it looked nice.
Yeah, because she had some professional. Like they were really good. So
but I wouldn't want to see that every day.
I couldn't do it every day, and I wouldn't do it every day. Yeah, so you don't have to. But some people, their makeup is a thing. Like that's their thing right there. I just can't.
I get it.
I can't do it though. To each his own. Different strokes for different folks.
So you got pet peeves on me? No.
I do. You know what? You are so tall, and I think you put everything up high, and you're not mindful that I'm shorter than you. So like you will put like my water cup all the way at the top of the cabinet. That irritates me. Like I have to like get a stool or something to like reach up to grab like my cup. And you don't think about it.
I do think about it, but I think that you can reach it.
Because you're tall.
I feel like you can reach it.
But I can't reach it.
The middle? You can reach the middle, right?
I can reach the middle, but you be putting stuff all the way at the top. Or like you put stuff on the top of the refrigerator and forget it's there.
I do that all the time.
So one day I was like, I'm looking for like the juice for Trice. I'm like, where is the juice? Come find juice. I'm asking you like, Lamont, I just bought a whole thing of juice. Have you seen the juice? And you like, it should be in the refrigerator. I'm looking all over for juice. Hour later, where's it at? At the top of the refrigerator. I didn't even, because I don't think to look on the top of the refrigerator. And you put it at the top.
Most times
you're so tall.
It's in the way. And so anything that's in the way, like that front, when she say on top, she means like outside the refrigerator on
like
top.
Like on top of the refrigerator. Like you literally take it out and put it on the top of the refrigerator.
If it's in the front, I remove it out the way. Not just a habit of sticking.
But I will put it on the counter.
But on the counter, I got to turn all the way around and sit it.
Because you're right. Because you're tall and you're gonna put it on the top of the refrigerator.
Up and down. You in your mind you think up and down.
But then you get out and it still be on top of the refrigerator.
Right.
I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't never. But yeah.
Yeah, but I work on that though. I try to do better.
Yeah, the tall men's situations. That's red. Oh, is that okay?
I mean, it's about to go dead.
It's about to go dead. I just saw the red light blink and I was like, oh, what happened there?
So
you have another topic?
I think that's good. I don't even know how long it's been.
I don't either. We should have timed it. See, you unprofessional, didn't even do the time, didn't see when we were gonna start.
I was so excited and ready to record that I completely forgot to look at the time. But I think we're good.
We should be good. We had some good topics.
Good topics. I think we gave them more time than we actually anticipated.
Right.
So they should be happy. They should be good to go.
I'll be more prepared next time.
Yes.
To not take up like a minute.
Okay. I'll make sure I look at the time. So we appreciate everybody again for watching. Hope you enjoying the podcast episode number 9.
Yes, so 10 is up next.
Yes, 10 is up next.
Yes.
That is around the corner.
So we have to do something special for 10.
No, we just started back, baby. We don't need to do anything for 10.
Yes, we do. Back. We're going to do something special for 10. I think 10 is a milestone number. So we need to do something special for episode 10.
Oh, most people have like 100 podcasts that they have. Some people have like 300 podcasts. So we don't need to do something for 10.
Well, we're going to do something for 10 because we're not everybody else. And we just starting. We let them have their 100.
Exactly.
So we're going to get there.
We're just starting. This is our...
So this is a milestone for us.
So we're at number 8 right now. No, number 9.
So 10. So we're going to do 10. So in the beginning, I'm going to put 10.
Okay, you can do that.
10.
That'll be her way of celebrating.
Right. Then you're going to put some flashing things when you edit.
I won't do that.
Yes.
I won't do that.
Awesome.
I won't do that. But we hope you guys have enjoyed it. And guys, please remember to subscribe. We're on Spotify and we're on Apple Podcasts and we're on YouTube.
Yes.
So subscribe, comments. If you have any questions, you want to send us anything you want us to address, any topics, send it to keepingthethenottiedpodcast@gmail.com and we'll talk about it here on the show.
Any topics on marriage and parenting,
that's what we do best. Yes. That's what we specialize in.
Yes.
All right, so we'll see you guys next time.
See y'all.
Keep the knot tied.